you're going to see is the welcome screen at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
So you can see that now.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll fade that in across. Just one more final check on the sound. It's all good.
Yep. All good.
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, a very good evening, everybody. Welcome. We've already got how many people up there at the moment? We've got about 30 people there at the moment, so it's great. Nice to see you all. There'll be more people gathering a little bit later, so that's fine. And also, I'm sure that I see Monica Pianitza's name up there, so she's new to this sort of scheme. So welcome, Monica. And Jeffrey's taken out my chat line now, so I can't see anything. Jeffrey's my control operator at the moment. He's pressing all the knobs and dials. So at the moment, I can see my chat line now. So Daphne Hart's there. Hello, Daphne. Jenny Jackson's there. Robin Reynolds is there. Sharon Francis, Smith Vanderveen, Lee Hay, Anne Liston, and Anne Andrews, who was first in. So good evening to you all. And as the rest of you come in, Jeffrey will probably answer any of the queries that you have, but it's nice to see you. This week, hopefully, is going to be better than last week from a technical point of view. We're all got our fingers crossed here. We've been going since 4:30 this afternoon to actually get it going and working out the gremlins. And so it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a lot better than next week, than last week. So Jeffrey tells me. So I hope you're all raring to go. Now, the plan of attack for tonight is that we're going to start with Jesus, Joy of Man's Desiring, so make sure that you've got that, the music there. You've also got a Haydn, which is a bit longer to look at. We'll look at that towards the end of the evening. And then we'll do the other two pieces that we know, the John Dowland and also the Elgar, well in inverted order. We'll do Elgar, then John Dowland, and we won't spend too much time on those because you already know those. Even the new people will pick those up pretty quickly. And then we'll talk about next week. And by the way, we're thinking at the moment that next week will probably be our last week before Christmas. And then I want to talk about the Verdi because during the newsletter during the week, we mentioned the fact that I wanted to hear from people who didn't have a copy of the Verdi score. And I've heard from the following people who've told me, some almost up to the death of tonight, I might add. Chris Friday, Ruth Redpath, Morag North, Michelle Kennedy, Colleen Clift, Miff Vanderveen, Joy Snow and Martin Hodson have all indicated that they don't have a Verdi score. So I gather that the rest of you have all got them.
Mouse.
Oh, you want the mouse, okay. So I gather you've all got your Verdi scores. If you haven't got your Verdi scores, text me now on 0419 122 426, just to make sure that we have that. And then we'll decide when I hear from Linda Mercer, and I hope Linda's feeling better, whether we're going to get a bulk buy of some of these scores, so that it doesn't have to cost you quite as much as if you ordered just the one copy of the Verdi. We'll see. Some of you have also mentioned the fact that there are two versions of the Peters edition. Which one should you order? I'll sort that out during the week and let Patricia Tyler know that she can let you all know which is the version that you should buy if you want to buy your own. Okay? So next year, if next week is the last week of the year, and that'll be the 6th of December, I think, on the Monday night, then we'll start next year in early February with probably the Verdi, and if we're able to rehearse live, then we don't know this yet until we meet with the people at the church, and we don't know what the government's going to say yet either. But when we know all those sort of things, we'll. But even if we do start online next year, I'd like to start with the Verdi. So we won't need the Verdi until the first week of February. Or in other words, our first rehearsal, which usually is the first week of February, the first Monday of February. Okay? All right, now, relaxation. Sit up straight and make sure your posture's good and you're relaxed and you're not tight up here. Okay? Just put your fingers up to your neck, up like this, and just massage the back of your neck because it's bound to be tight. and just gently massage it and make sure that you can relax it, feel it. Just move your head slightly, not vigorously. And then the same, come down and do your shoulders as well, which I can't do, but you can because you're more flexible than I am. All right, do your shoulders, just waggle the shoulders, and then when you've done that, just gently roll the shoulders forward and then roll the shoulders back again. Just a little bit, okay? Just relax, and you can feel those shoulder muscles relaxing as you go. Now take your finger and put it on the top of your head. That's very good, by the way. I like the way you rolled your shoulders. You know I can't see you, but in my imagination, you're doing a good job. I can see you all doing it. It's right. It's great. Some of you may not. Listen, another thing too, with these online rehearsals, I think it's probably a good idea if you get with another member of your section and go around to their place. I know two of the Anns are doing, Ann Liston and I think Kath Andrew were teaming up together, two altos together. That's probably not a bad idea, because then you've got somebody to sing with the same part. It's so much better. If you want to do that, why don't you think about doing that? All right, finger on top of your head. Turn your head to the left slowly and to the right. To the left and to the right, just slowly. Come back to the middle, down, and up, down, and up. Just slowly. That's great. That's great. Just relax, just relax. Now, put your fingers in the space in front of your ears here, where the cheekbone there's a gap there, and Neil Roy will be able to tell us what that gap is, but just put your fingers in there, and it's a bit hard with my earphones on, and then roll your head up and down as we've already done. And then do this to left to right as well as you did before, okay? All right, now just when you've done that, just shake it all out. Just relax, shake it all out. Okay, relax, so that everything's loose. All right. Now we're gonna do some singing now. We're just gonna see what your voice is like. All right. Now I hope the balance between the keyboard and my voice is okay. So what we're gonna do is do this. My. Let's go. My. So open your mouths and sing it. My. Now when you take a breath, don't do this, but just take a breath. My. Well, Cecilia Whiting, if you need a Verdi score, then you've got to text me. All right, so that I know. That's nice. I'm sure that there are a lot more that need the Verdi score. Keep going. Now we're going to go up in semitones. Open your mouths. My. Good. That was great. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, because we went up to an A that time, so altos and basses might have struggled a little bit with that, but probably not. Now do this one as well with me, and that's I sigh to sing. I sigh to sing. I sigh to sing. Now with the slurred note, I sigh to sing. I sigh to sing. Don't sing I sigh to. Don't make a diphthong out of it. No diphthongs. Keep the first vowel, the high vowel, as the one that you use. I sigh to sing, sing. I'll do it one more time. I sigh to sing. 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 I sigh to. One more. I sigh to sing. That was also an A, all right? So maybe we lost some altos and basses along the way. Perhaps we didn't as well. Now what's going on here? I need the mouse. Jeffrey keeps taking the mouse away from me because I need to see what you're saying. Wendy Gower, sorry I have another breakup next Monday. Oh, okay, right, there you go, Wendy. That's fine, that's fine. Peter Lowenstein's there, Wendy Gower, William Slent, Ruth Filani, Colin Clift, Wendy Gower. Colin, I got your message about the Verdi score, thanks very much. Heather Delaney, volume is good here. Oh, good to know. Thanks, Heather, I needed to know that. Linda Mercer, balance is much better and echo gone. Thanks, volume is terrific. Good on you, Linda, thanks. By the way, if you listen to your phone, you'll get a message from me sent about 3 hours ago. Okay? If you'd like to, after this is over, Linda, if you wouldn't mind giving me a ring, that'd be great. Bronwyn's there with a thumbs up. Yes, and the same to you, Bronwyn. That's great. Ruth Filani, Kathy McLean's there. Could be, volume could be a bit more for me. I have all turned up to max, but it's still a little soft. Might be just me though. Could be. William Slent. Look, I think it's probably best to be a little bit loud than a little bit too soft. So let me know. We can always adjust it here. Jeffrey will come in and do that. Monica, I would like it a bit louder too. All right. Thanks, Monica. That's good to know. The balance is much better this week. Now let me see if I can do something. I might be able to do it for me. Jeffrey, do you trust me to do this? I'm just going to boost the volume up, and I want you to tell me on every channel if you think that's a little bit better. Okay, so there you go. I've pushed it up just a bit better, and then my voice is my voice just a little bit louder now too. Elna Thursky says the volume is good. So that's what I've done, Jeffrey. I hope that's okay. So let's see how we go. Okay. Your comments, volume is good. So much better for me, thanks, Lee Hay. Balance is good, Beth XL, thank you. Kathy McLean, yes, better. That's good. Okay, wonderful. Jeffrey's a bit worried. He looks a bit worried. But we've all been a little bit worried at this time too. All right, now let's work the abs a little bit. We're going to go yo ho 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 ho. I'll get the right key. Yo ho 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 ho. And so we're going to do so that you get your diaphragm going a little bit. So yo ho 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 ho. Yo ho 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 ho. Yo ho ho ho. So and so on. So go with me now. Start there. Yo ho 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 ho. 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 I can't go any higher. I don't know about you. All right, good. Right, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. We'll do some chords next week, all right? But I think we've talked about a lot of other things. Now, take out your Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring and turn to page 1, obviously. Now, we're going to sing it through with the accompaniment, okay? So I'll just get this up here. And are you ready to go? Here we go. With Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. Sing it through, and then we'll learn it because it won't take long. It's not difficult. Okay. I pressed that and it didn't work. Try this. Alright, well we'll stop it there. So we'll go back to the beginning and very quickly, sopranos, this is page 1, sopranos and altos together. Okay, here we go. G's your joy of man's desiring. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So don't forget man's desiring, altos, you're the only one that has that. And go on, turn the page, and then the second one, we'll do 2 in a row. Holy wisdom, go. Sorry, it's not so much my playing, it's just that there's a delay on the keyboard which makes it very hard to play semiquavers. Now that's the truth, I'm not making excuses. Alright, good. How did you go? Very good. Alright, now tenors and basses together. Here are your notes. 2, 3. Good. Now turn the page. And holy wisdom. Go. Sorry, try it again. And. So this occurs quite a lot, tenors. Let's try that line again. Holy wisdom, go. Okay, good. That occurs quite a lot. All right, put it together. Everybody now from G's your joy. Here are your notes. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 2, 3. Let's have the altos, the top line there on the holy wisdom. 2, 3. Holy wisdom. And while they're there, alto, sing the first phrase on page 1. Choose your joy, go. Good, right, everybody again, the first phrase. 2, 3. One, two, three. Oh, that's very good, isn't it? Isn't that wonderful? We'll play it with the record soon, that's fine. Now go on to the next one, Drawn by Thee. It's much the same, isn't it? Sopranos and altos, 2, 3. Go on, 2, 3. It's the delay. I can't play that bar with the delay. It's not hard, but it's just the delay. All right, good. Now tenors and basses. 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, from the top of page 3, Drawn by Thee. Everybody together. 2, 3. One, two, three. Good. How did we go? Good? Wonderful. Let's go on to the middle section, which changes key. And this is probably the hardest little bit. And it's a bit more interesting for the basses as well here. Sopranos and altos. Word of God. 2, 3. So, flesh and fashion. Go on with the fire. 2, 3. Okay, good. Try it again. Sopranos and altos. Word of God. 2, 3. One to the next one with 2, 3. With. Okay, now tenors and basses. Let's have the basses on their own. Word of God, 2, 3. Let's have that one again, basses, 2, 3. Now the next bit, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now put it together, basses, word of God, and then with the fire, 2, 3. The next one, 2, 3. Good. Hope that was fine. Hope that was fine. So the first one is Word of God, our flesh that fashioned. You'll get that. I'm sure you've got it already. Tenors, Word of God, 2, 3. And with the fire, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's not so bad. Now tenors and basses together. 2, 3. The next one. 2, 3. Once more tenors and basses. Okay, Word of God. 2, 3. The next one. 2, 3. Life impassion. You go up there at the end, tenors. All right, good. Now, comments. Volume depends if you have the headphones or not. Does it? Oh, Anna Richards. Okay. Well, I've got to have the headphones on the whole time. That's the way I can hear it. Much better for me, Lee Hay. Thank you very much. Please move paper off the stand, Peter. Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry. That's my music. So I can't do that. Why? You can see me. That's enough of me, isn't it? With the hands, I'll do the hands up here. Okay. So no, sorry. I mean, this is my music. I've got to have the music up here. I don't know where this music is to be found. Chris, there's been a lot of correspondence about this through the newsletter about where the music is. Okay. Please move paper off the stand, Peter. Yes, I've got that. Sorry, I'm late. Kevin Whiting, I will take it out on your hide, Kevin. Joking, of course. Fabulous volume, balance, and listen. Thank you, Anne. All I could find were YouTube links, not the sheet music. Okay, well, it's there. It's there, Chris. We have to sort that out during the week. Hello, Val Riley. Good to see you. Anna Richards, sorry, I meant if we have the headphones on. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I see. Your headphones. Good. All right. Now let's go on and finish it off because that's the hardest bit, and the rest of it, when it gets back to the G major key, is quite easy. So let's go to page 5, and down the bottom, the very last bar of page 5, and then we've just about done it, haven't we? So striving, sopranos and altos. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. It just throws me this gap between when I press the note and the sound that comes out. Anyway, look, we'll fix that up for next week, hopefully. So do soaring dying again. 2, 3. Okay, it's more a psychological thing than anything else. Right, tenors and basses, go back to striving. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sort of. Let's do them separately because of the page turn. It's a bit awkward. Tenors, 2, 3. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3. Round the high throne. Good. Now basses on your own. Striving. 2, 3. Striving still. We better do that again, I think. Basses just over the page. Striving. 2, 3. Striving, striving to the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Round thy throne. Good. All right, now put it together from striving, everybody. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, how did we go? How did we go? Very well? Good, excellent. Let's do the whole thing with the recording and it'll make a little bit more sense, I think. Now let's start from the beginning. I've got to get it ready from the beginning. Just bear with me for a moment. Here we go. Right, ready? Books up. Sit up straight. Great, lovely. Now basses. I wonder if Johann Sebastian Bach realised when he wrote this piece, maybe going on probably 300 years ago now, that people would still be singing it and loving it and enjoying it 300 years hence. I'd love to know, wouldn't you? All right, let's go to Fine Next for Ladies and see if we can knock that off pretty quickly, because I want to get on to the Haydn. And it's 8:05. We're doing pretty well because we now know Geez You Joy. And Peter Blackwood's happy because it's the first time he's sung it for 50 years. I think he told us a couple of weeks ago. That's good. Any more comments on the thing? Well, listen, by the way, what you can do is don't forget to... oh, good. All good? Good. Don't forget to take your glass of water because it's a warm night and I certainly need it. So bear with me because I'm going to have a sip. That was a bit more than a sip, but I think I needed it too. All right, Fine Next for Ladies. Now I've got to get my my little machines into order here. We've done that one, so we can minimalise that. We got the orgo to come, and here's Fine Next for Ladies. Now you people who have not got been before, and this is your first night, Can you actually let us know if any of you who are there, who are joining this? Chris Friday hasn't been here before, I think. It's good to have you, Chris, and I know you don't have the music, which is a shame, but we'll have to make sure that you know what to do for next week. I think Jeffrey's onto that anyway. But if you're first time tonight, let us know on the chat line. Just give us a little billet doux. Which Haydn? Well, I'll tell you. The Haydn has been distributed, so I'm told. It's a little piece from his organ mass, and it's the Gloria from his little organ mass, petite organ mass. So maybe that didn't get to you, Neil. So there you go. So I hope most of you have got the Haydn, because that's what we're going to be concentrating on tonight. So much better than last week, and balance with Peter's voice. Thank you. Oh, that's good. That's good, because last week I was far too loud. Everything's so much better. Rachel Buckley's here. Eek, I'm late too. Oh, Rachel, I hope you've got a note. Either that or burnt rockling fish comes first. There you go. I'm sure it does. Jenny Bickmore brand, missed the warm-up. Yeah, yikes. There you go. Oh. Martin Hodgson says, sorry, Peter, I can't get my head out of the book. Well, nothing's changed, Martin. There you go. But anyway, we have to make it a New Year's resolution, all right? I have great hopes for you, Martin, for this year, for next year. Great hopes. One of the great stalwarts of the first tenors is Martin. Ainsley Ellis, I bet he wouldn't have dreamed we would be doing it like this. No, that's true. This is Johann Sebastian, I'm sure you're talking about. And link in info under tonight's session, Neil. The clear liquid in my glass is not water. Is not water. Oh yes, okay, righto, Jenny Graves. That's interesting. The rehearsal by the end of it should be better than the beginning then. Patricia Kyler, yes, Patricia definitely sent the music, which is good. Petit Fond, I don't have the Haydn. Elmer Thursky. When did it come? Yesterday, okay. Haydn is a PDF attachment to the latest newsletter. There you go. Peter Lowenstein has just told us that. Monica Pianezza, much better balance than last week. Thanks, Monica. That's really good to know. All right, let's go on to Fine Next for Ladies. And we're going to sing it through with the other choir, the male voice choir. So if you're ready to go, now here are your notes. I'll give you your notes to start with because it comes straight in. So that's your first two bars, all right? Okay, so it's in two. All right, here we go.
Fine next for ladies, cheap, choice spread and you. Good penny words, but money cannot move. I keep a fair, but for the fair to view. I may be liberal of love, though all my words be trash. My heart is true. My heart is true.
Go back.
My heart is true.
Go back now.
Though all my words be trash, the heart is true. The heart is true.
The heart is true.
The heart is true.
Verse 2.
Great gifts are guiles and look for kings again. My trifles come as treasures from my mind. It is a precious jewel to be plain. Sometimes in shell and glorious pearls we find. Others take a sheep of me a grain, of me a grain, of me a grain. Others take a sheep of me a grain, of me a grain, of me a grain.
Verse 3.
Within this pack pins, points, laces, and gloves, and divers toys fitting a country fair. But in my heart, where duty serves and loves, turtles and twin thoughts brood a heavenly pair. Happy the heart that thinks of no removes, of no removes, of no removes.
Back.
Happy the heart that thinks of no removes, of no removes, of no
just a couple of things to note there. I think I should go through the tenor part because I don't think we worked very much on the tenor part, particularly at the end there. There's it's not that difficult, but we will do it again. And also the basses, the tenors and basses, we need to go through a couple of things. I can't read that, Jeffrey.
Right, so don't sing. It's out of sync.
Okay, right, okay. So I'm not allowed to sing with you with the tape because it's out of sync. Apparently, that's good, and it's and you get a relief for that anyway. Tenors and basses, just do sing the first verse. All right. Firstly, tenors. Fine necks for ladies. 1, 2. Fine necks for ladies. Cheap choice revenue. Good pennyworth, but money cannot move. I keep a fair I've done the. This is very confusing. It's the thing that's confusing me again. It's the delay on the note. So I play a note and then almost a second later it sounds. It's just a little off-putting. So and it seems to slow down, and it probably does because that's the way it feels that it's doing. I'll try and block that out of my mind. So bear with me. Do it again, tenors, from the beginning, and I'll play your part when I turn the page this time. 1, 2. Okay, now just do page 2, tenors. Well, we'll start with the last bar of page 1. I keep, okay? So, I keep, just listen to it. I keep. Yes, I find anything that's fast, it's very hard to play in time, and trust me, this time it's not me. All right, so and then go to the end this time. I keep, tenors. 1, 2. Okay, now the basses, please, from the beginning. Fine necks for ladies. 1, go. Now, do you notice, those of you who remember, that the chorus at the end of each verse is repeated? So down the bottom of page 2, you go through to the end of the first verse, the second verse and the third verse, then you go back to bar 17, the bottom of page 2. And the first verse says, though all my wares be trash, and you sing it again. The first time through, they only do one bar on the word true, the last bar of the piece. So the heart is true, one bar, and then straight back to the repeat. But on the second time, they do the 2 bars. Let's do that whole piece once again. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I'll get it back to the beginning again with a little bit of luck. Just bear with me. Okay. We're still trying to get it back to the beginning. Wait a minute, if I press, let's see what happens here.
Fine necks for ladies, cheap choice bread.
Alright, sorry, I'll give you some warning this time. You ready? Here you go. 1, 2.
Fine necks for ladies, cheap choice bread and you. Good penny words, but money cannot move. I keep a fair, but for the fair to view, I beg a maid, liberal of love. Though all my wares be trash, the heart is true, the heart is true, the heart is true.
Back.
The heart is true, the heart is true, the heart is true.
Second verse.
Great gifts are guiles and look for kittens again. My trifles come as treasures from my mind. It is a precious jewel to be plain. Sometimes in Shelley Orleans pearls we find. Others take a sheaf, of me a grain, of me a grain, of me a grain.
Back.
Others take a sheaf, of me a grain. Of me a grain, of me a grain.
Verse 3.
Within this pack, pins, points, laces, and gloves, and divers toys fitting a country fair. But in my heart, where duty serves and loves, turtles and twins, gods brood a heavenly pair. Happy the heart that thinks of no removes, of no removes, of no removes. Happy the heart that thinks of no removes, of no removes, of no removes.
They don't always cut off when I cut off, but still that doesn't matter. All right, that's good. Well done. Fine necks for ladies. Now turn to the Ave Verum Corpus, the Elgar. And just remember, those people who haven't done this before, that the last 3 bars are probably the most difficult, and we'll probably need to go over those a few times after that, but we'll do it twice, and then we'll get on and do some Haydn. So here's the beginning chord. All right. So now I've just got to get this up down the bottom, and just bear with me for 2 seconds, and I've just got to look for something that says Elgar, and I've found it. There you go.
Peter Blackwood.
What does Peter Blackwood want? Oh, I don't know what that string is. Peter Blackwood sending me a message, is he, or is he trying to ring me? The phone's. Oh, Peter, you don't ring Jeffrey's phone, because that's my camera and my microphone. tonight. So that's why you can't ring Jeffrey, okay? So you have to wait till it's over.
Sorry,
Juliet Peters.
I thought I turned that off. Sorry, Peter, you'll have to go away.
Yeah, he's turned it
No,
off.
he's trying to ring me.
Yes, I know. I just told him not to. There you go. Juliet Peters is there. Hello, Juliet. Are we doing Fine Nax or Haydn? No, we've just done Fine Nax. We're not. No, we're doing the Elgar at the moment, and that's the Ave Verum Corpus. Lee Hay, this oops a daisy, I meant the end. Wendy Gow. You can get the rehearsal tracks for the extended Haydn or Corelli or John Ephra. Oh, that's got nothing to do with this, is it? Oh, okay, good. Patricia, Celia, it was 2 weeks since the last one. I sent the latest yesterday. There you go. So it's all on the newsletter as an addendum. Patricia sent them religiously, but the other one arrived probably yesterday. So you've only had a day to print it off. All right. So here we go. Now, Jeffrey, I need your help in here because I've lost the Elgar, and I think I deleted it. I sort of closed it off. So I need to find the Elgar again, please, Jeffrey. If you're listening. Please come here immediately. He's my producer, is needed in the room. So get thee hence quickly, because I can't play this without you. Live streaming, no, that's not it. Bach, Haydn, Dowland, and the Elgar's missing. So while you're talking amongst yourselves and while you're having a drink, Jeffrey's going to find the Elgar for me because I took it off the screen. So have a glass of water. Say hello to Jeffrey because you can just see him in the corner of your screen. And he'll probably wave to you.
Hello.
There you go. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute until we get it up. Ah, we've got it. We need to get the volume up, don't we? A little bit.
I've just tweaked it.
Okay.
Go.
Is all right? Okay, good. All right, here we go with the Elgar. Thank you, Jeffrey. And sing it through and do the best you can, and then we'll come back and look at some difficult bits afterwards. Here we go. And those of you who don't know, the solos are going to be sung by all the ladies for now, all right? Then we might have all the men sing it. Who knows? It's a great ending, isn't it? It's just a lovely ending. All right, let's just have a little go at the parts. We'll start from the beginning, I'm not too worried about the solos for a moment. Just when the choir comes in, in the second system. Okay, Ave Verum. So just sopranos and altos. 1, 2. Good. I've got a sustaining pedal here too that I should use. Otherwise, it sounds a bit honky-tonky. It probably does anyway. But I'll use the sustain pedal now. All right. Good. Sopranos and altos one more time. Then tenors and basses. 1, 2. Good, ladies. Well done. Now, the tenors and basses. Ave Verum, second system. Third bar. 1, 2. Once more, tenors and basses. 1, 2. Together now, everybody, all right? 1, 2. How did you go? All right, good. Now the ladies go on. Cujus latus. Now go on, sopranos and altos only. No, the whole choir can sing this because it's unison. Just up to the middle few bars. Cujus latus, 1, 2. Right, sopranos and altos only. And then we'll worry about the end later on, okay? Cujus latus, the men. 1, 2. Esto. Okay, now why don't we have a go at that together? Don't do the unison bit. Go from esto, which is the third bar of the second system. All right, third bar of the second system. Here are your notes on esto. 1, 2. Sorry, I'll do that again. Jeffrey, I'm just a little bit concerned that my screen is frozen in here. I'm just wondering if that's okay. Anyway, if you could check on that for me. Esto again. Here we go. 1, 2. Good, okay, well done. Now go on. This is sopranos and tenors only. O Clemens. 1, 2, 3. Altos and basses. O P. So sopranos and tenors do O Clemens, and then tenors and basses, altos and basses sing O P.A. and then you all sing O Dulcis Jesu, okay? So from the più lento, O Clemens, 2, 3. Clemens, O P.A. Everyone. O Dulci Jesu. Don't know what happened then.
Mouse.
Are we off the air? No.
No,
Right.
we're fine.
I still go? Okay, right, good. All right, now, let's have O Dulcis Jesu, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 bars with the upbeat, sopranos only. O Dulcis Jesu. O Dulcis Jesu, Filia, and that's going to be a long one, sopranos. Okay, there's nowhere to breathe in there. So you've got to do it all. O Dulcis Jesu. Actually, you could probably sneak in a quick one after Jesu, but it's got to be a very quick one. All right, that's all you're allowed. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. O Dulcis Jesu, Fi. Okay, now the altos, please. That was good, sopranos. Well done. 2, 3. Breath. Okay, now do that one again. O Dulcis Jesu. All of you, altos and tenors and basses, need to breathe before the very last Maria. Okay, O Dulcis, 2, 3. Breath. And there's plenty of time for that breath too. There'll be plenty of time, so don't worry, because we're slowing it right down. Tenors, O P.A. Jesu, no, O Dulcis Jesu, 2, 3. Good, and then second tenors, you've got to sing O Fili Mariae, Mariae. So tenors divide in the second last bar, and you're already on your F sharp, so there's no problem. Tenors together, O Dulcis Jesu, O Dulcis. Good, now basses. O, 2, 3. Breath. Okay, try it again, basses. Second basses come to the 4, 2, 3. Okay, now together, everybody together. O Dulcis Jesu. 2, 3. Sort of, isn't it? Okay, sort of. Now let's do on the last page from Esto Nobis Pregustatum. This is the second system fourth bar, esto, where we picked it up from before, where the harmony starts, in other words. 1, 2. How did you go? All right? It's actually very lovely. It's beautifully written. All right, let's have a go with the full choir. Here's my mouse. I'm getting my mouse back again. You ready to sing? Hello, something happened then. I don't know what happened. All right, I think we've got it. Jeffrey, the screen's done something really quite interesting. Oh, Jeffrey's in great demand tonight, isn't he? Here we go. You ready to sing? This is the very beginning with the first chord, which is this. Okay. Here we go. Where's the chat going? Good, well done, well done. Okay, now take out the Haydn and we'll finish with the Haydn. We won't be able to do it all tonight, but we'll sing it through, definitely sing it through. And it has a little tenor sort of introduction to the Gloria, and it's from his little petite organ mass. It's quite a cute little work. This is, the speed of this, by the way, on the recording is quite slow, but it'll suit us admirably. Because of the fact that it's a good rehearsal speed, but it's not a very good performance speed. So just let me get the Haydn up, and it includes the opening tenor solo, so that gets you into it. So tenors you can have a go at, of course, if you want. So here we go. This is the Haydn Gloria from the little organ mass in G.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Et in terra pax omnibus voluntatis, adoramus te, benedictus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. Gratias agibus tibi, pater gloriam tuam,
ladies now. There you go, cute, isn't it? Very cute. All right, now let's. We haven't got that much time. We're going to go a little bit over time tonight. I hope you don't mind. Let's. I haven't actually checked the little chat line yet, so I'll just see what. Oh, Meryl Lowenstein's doesn't seem to matter with frozen screen. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. Rosemary C. Oh, good. Thank you, Peter and Jeffrey. Sorry about that blurt. Great to be back in choral harness again. Have to go. See you next week. Cheers, Rosemary. Okay, good. Rosemary, see you next week. That'll be the last for the year. Ruth Villani have sent you an email, Patricia. That's personal business. Okay, good. Sound okay, but frozen picture. Oh, well, yeah, Jeffrey's fixed that, but it didn't seem to make any difference because the sound was all right, so I'm told. Okay. Picture back, different angle. Yes, he's got a different, he's got 2 cameras. He's being very clever tonight. Same for me, Morrig North. Thanks, Jeffrey. The other camera is good. Yeah. Picture back, good. Whoops, looks like we had a camera meltdown. Should be back now. Good. Jeffrey, you are amazing. Yes, he's good, isn't he? I mean, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He's very good. It's fantastic. Ainsley, Heather Delaney, video good again. Ainsley, looks like we're back with video. Miracle worker Jeffrey. Yes, he just has to click a few buttons and it's all going again. It's wonderful. Yay, back. Many thanks to the sound and video engineer. He's working overtime, needs double payment tonight. Brahman, you listening? Gem Marie Grinton. No, that's Wendy being doing puns, is it? Okay, right, good. Cecilia Whiting, link to Haydn Mass on the YouTube doesn't work. Oh, all right. Anyway, not to worry. We've got another week to sort it out. Jeffrey Grinton, Jeffrey's answer, caps lock. Yeah, I love the Haydn. Yes, I think it's cute. The Haydn is lovely. Good. Shall we do it again? Yes, good. It is actually lovely. So I thought you'd like it. I'm glad you do. So let's do it again. I think probably it's a good idea just to learn the first page and then sing it through again and say good night. What do you reckon? Okay. So here's the first page. Now there's a little bit of a trick in the Benedicimus line, which is the last bar of the first page. So it's et intera pax hominibus bone voluntatis Laudamus te, benedicimus te, benedicimus te. So you've all got that same rhythm, okay? So sopranos, start off, 2, 3. Et intera pax hominibus bone voluntatis, laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. Go on, 1. Glorificagimus tibi propter magnam gloriam tuam Domine. 1. Domine Deus Rex Celestis Deus omnipotens. That'll do. Now altos, the same thing from the beginning. Et intera pax, 2, 3. Et intera pax hominibus laudamus te, benedicimus te. 1. The little D sharp at the end makes a difference. Good, tenors. 2, et intera pax, 2, 3. Benedicimus te. 1. Sorry, 1. Domine Deus Rex Celestis Domus Patri omnipotens. Good, now basses from the beginning. 2, 3. Et intera pax hominibus bone voluntatis laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. And 1. Glorias agimus propter magnam gloriam tuam Domine Deus estis Deus Patris omnipotens. All right, now listen. I'll play the track, and you just go on singing it all the way through because it's 10 to 9, so it's time we went home probably. Or you are home. All right, it's time I went home because I'm at Jeffrey's again. Because remember, my computer gave up the ghost last week. All right, please don't sing, Peter. Yes, all right, okay, yes, I forget myself. Because I do that in choir rehearsals. It's very hard for me to get out of the habit, but I take your point. Right, good. Here we go. Ready? Now the tenor solo will give the opening Gloria, and you come in with Et intera pax. Sing the whole thing again, because it's not hard. It's quite easy. Some of you will be able to sight sing it. Here we go. No. Yeah, we've already had that one. This is the one I want. Okay, ready? We're gonna. This is definitely the one. Here it is. Just get my act together.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Et intera pax hominibus bone voluntatis laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. Gratias agimus tibi
I'm going to pause it now because, sorry to stop you, because you were in fine fettle there. Go over to the top of page 3, which we're coming up to now. There's a couple of typos in here. And what did the ladies bit, qui tollis te, this bit. They sing it wrongly on the recording. Ta da 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 ta ta mundi. Okay, so that's what you've got to sing. Sopranos also in the second system misere re nobis as the rest of the choir. It should be. There's a typo there with with the words. So just sing misere re nobis with the altos, tenors, and basses. So write that in if you wouldn't mind. They're the only two things that I think. Don't forget that the last bar of the top system, they are singing it wrong. They're putting the ta on the last quaver instead of the second last quaver. But what's written is correct. Trust me, all right? Let's go back to the beginning again. Sorry to stop you, but I thought I'd better tell you that as the last thing that I tell you tonight. Here we go. Beginning.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Et in terra pax omnibus voluntatis adoramus te, benedictus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. Gratias agibus tibi praeternaria gloriam tuam, Domine.
Good, bravo, well done, well done. We've gone overtime. No, we've actually time for a break. Anyway, look, we'll do that a little bit more next week. We'll learn that properly, and we'll go through the other 3 pieces, and then maybe we'll sing something Christmassy as well next week. Your suggestions would be gratefully received on what you would like to see to sing in a festive Yuletide manner for next week. But thank you all very, very much indeed for your attendance, and I'm glad that you like the Haydn. That's made me feel very good, because I thought you might. So that the time for a cup of tea. All right, thank you, Neil. I'll have black with 1 sugar, thanks. That's very good if you're going to pour it out. Glad you enjoyed it. Jeffrey's is here, and he would probably like to say goodnight to you, because he's our technical producer and he's done a fantastic job. So give Jeffrey a great hand, and he's going to say a few words to you. Oh, I've got the earphones on.
Well, thanks very much, everyone. Thanks, Peter. I had a lot more hair when I started, I can assure you. It's been a pretty interesting night again. I think it was better than last week, but we've still got a bit of a way to go, obviously. So we'll see what we can do. We'll keep on improving, and that's pretty much the way it goes. So thank you again very much, Peter, and good night, everyone.